Kompleto na natin yung mga requirements natin. Ayan lang. Offline. So ito, pauwi na. Ayun guys, sorry sa itsura ko, hagar. So, tapos na tayo sa BIR. Naka-online na kasi nila, so hindi nila agad maka-process yung COR ko. Tawag daw ako ulit. Hopefully bukas, meron na earliest day next week.
Hi Ka-BBs! Thank you for clicking this video and welcome to Buhay Bahay YouTube channel. It's me, Jane. If you are new to my YouTube channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell for you to get updated with my upcoming videos here on YouTube. So let's get this video started. Okay, so to start this video, I will just want to share a disclaimer first. I speak based on my experience in processing my certificate of registration requirements, and every process may be different from each RDO. So it's better for you to inquire first in your RDO so to make sure that the requirements you're getting are correct. So this video is about BIR Certificate of Registration requirements and tips. So why do we need to get a certificate of registration? So if you are a freelancer or a business owner or a mixed income individual, you would want to get a COR or certificate of registration for you to be a person with legit business. And also, if you are a freelancer like me who only has one payer and you want to get 0 to 5% tax, so you would need to get a certificate of registration. All right, so what are the requirements? Others said that the only requirements are your sworn declaration, cedula, and completely filled out forms 1901 and payment form 0605. But that's not right in my experience. So I am currently registered at Caloocan City's RDO 029, and the officer gave me a different list of requirements, and here they are. So there, it seems a lot, right? I know I was overwhelmed as well at first and skeptical if I really need to get all of those requirements. And the answer is yes. Yes, I needed to complete all of those requirements to get the certificate of registration. Yes, I agree. It's hard to complete all those requirements because you would need to spend a lot of time for it and also have a trip to other places just to complete those requirements. But I would say it's all worth it because now I am able to enjoy the 0% tax in my company, and it helped me a lot since I am a working mom and I needed to have my salary complete. Yeah. So to further discuss these requirements, let's start with the first one. This is how those columnars look like. Okay, so this is the journal, and this is the ledger. This is the ledger, and then this is for the journal. And this is for the journal. So once you are being processed at your RDO, you will also have both of these books stamped. So the stamped might look like this. Sorry, I have to cover it since there are some personal information here. So the stamp will look like this. Okay, there. Okay, so next is the barangay certificate. The barangay certificate is easy to get. You just need to go to your barangay where you are registered at and then have your thumbs printed or stamped on your certificate along with your signature, name and signature. Okay, so next is the sample receipt. Okay, so I think this one would be a little hard since you would need to also pay for a fee. In my experience, the fee ranged from 1,800 to 2,000 pesos. Because in here, you will not just get a sample receipt, but also after you get your authority to print, you will give that to your printing company, and then they will print your booklets of receipts. Here, I'm going to share with you the list of printing companies. Next is the company contract. For your company contract, you would need to sign it and then have your employer sign it too. But in next is your sworn declaration. So aside from the stamp that the notary public will put on your sworn declaration, you would also need to get two more stamps from the BIR, and this is how it looks like. So this is how the stamps look like. All right. And my suggestion to you guys, if the notary public doesn't have those stamps, it's okay because you can also get those in the RDO. Yes, and for the notary public also charge 30 pesos for each small piece of stamp. So it's much better if you get it to your BIR RDO because it will only cost 15 pesos. You would need to get two stamps for your sworn declaration and another four stamps for your authority to print. Okay, and also for your sworn declaration, it could be either B1 or B2. So for B1, this is for those individuals who have mixed income. So they get their income from various businesses. They could be a freelancer, they could be a business owner as well. And then for B2, these are for freelancers who only has a sole payer. Okay, next one, you would need to completely fill out both 1901 form and payment form 0605. And if I'm not mistaken, it will be 3 copies each. So after you've completed all those requirements, you will submit those to your RDO officer and then he or she will assess you. Later that day, you will pay 500 pesos for the registration fee. Next is to know your RDO's direct line. It's important to get that because in my experience, I needed to go back to my RDO from time to time since they were offline. Although I tried to contact them through their direct line, it was always busy. So I really needed to patiently wait. Now, just another tip, you need to be patient as well. It could be a long process and there will be too many people that they needed to accommodate. So you it might take you the whole day to process all your appointments there. And it's important for you to get there early. So maybe around 8. I think the opening time is 8 a.m. So get there early In my experience, I had no seminars, maybe because of COVID-19. Okay, so guys, once you got your certificate of registration, here is how it will look like. So just a tip, guys, once you have completed your certificate of registration process, you would need to take back your sworn declaration from the RDO officer. So you just need to tell him or her that you would need that for your company since it is also a requirement. Because in my case back then, for me to get the 0 to 5% tax, my company needs the original sworn declaration and the photocopy of the certificate of registration. You can ask the RDO office that you will get a photocopy of your sworn declaration. So remember, you need to get your sworn declaration back. Remember that, guys. It's very important. And that is for you not to get another sworn declaration. It might be hassle for your part as well. Okay, so once you have gotten your certificate of registration, you will get your authority to print. You will give that to your printing company, and they will use that to get the authority to, to process your receipts to print them. And that document would also need to have 4 stamps. Now, once that is settled, your printing company will print the receipt booklets, and mine look like this. Yeah. If you have reached the end of this video, thank you very much, and please support me by clicking the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell for you to get updated with my upcoming videos. See you next time. Bye.